Hey, wildlings. I'm coming to you from my kitchen today because I wanted to talk to you about functional mushrooms, not just because I think they're awesome and not just because I think it's why I'm having some crazy cognitive breakthroughs, but also because a lot of the companies that I love right now are having sales, and one of them is like 66% off. So I wanted to show you what I've been using because from what I've been experiencing in the world, if we don't share our wisdom and our knowledge, then people continue to suffer. So functional mushrooms are like lion's mane, cordyceps, changa, turkey tail, all the mushrooms that you can find in the forest that don't create extra experiences. So these are just mushrooms that you take for immunity, for cognitive function, for anti-inflammation. So I'm gonna start with tinctures because that's what I love, and I'm really speaking from the view of an autistic adult that has cognitive issues. So, you know, if you don't have any cognitive issues and you choose to take functional mushrooms, you may not have the same extreme experiences that I'm having because I literally need these things to help my brain, because my brain doesn't actually make the things that I need. So one of the ones that I use almost every single day is actually this tincture. And I was just on Bright Future, and actually I don't think they have any of it right now. And I don't know if they're going to bring it back because they're constantly like recreating their product lines and bringing out new awesome things. But this is the Power Flow, and it was the lion's mane and cordyceps. And I take not very much because, again, as an autistic adult, I am incredibly sensitive to things. So I put about this much in my coffee in the morning or in water, or if I'm having a smoothie, I'll put it in a smoothie. And if I do that regularly, every single day, my energy stays consistent. My cognitive function seems to last longer. I have a window from about 6:30, well, no, I would probably say 7:30 in the morning to about 1 p.m. And then my brain function starts to get harder. Like noticeably harder for me to make decisions or for me to plan something out or organize. I can't do those things in the evening. So you're probably never, I'm not going to say never because maybe I'll get back there, but you're not going to see me offer any evening things because my brain is pretty much mush by 6 p.m. and I start to lose my words, as in I fumble over my words. I can't get them out the way that I want to or the way they sound in my head. I am realizing that I do have dyslexia because I'm speaking dyslexic. My words are coming out backwards. And, you know, for somebody that has masked my whole entire life and tried to make that work, I can understand why now my nervous system is as wrecked as it was and why I burnt out as hard as I did, because my brain works overtime just to maintain a normal cognitive level. So this for sure, not just brain function, but for me, energy. I really do find that cordyceps make a huge difference, and you can take these in any form. When I'm not taking this one, I also have this guy here. And these are little chocolates, and I actually really love this because it's easy. I can throw it in my bag, and then I have them in there, and you literally just eat one of these. And I said to people at Daydream Club on the weekends, they taste really good, and that's bad because you want to like take more, but like I've taken more than one, and for me it's just like, okay, so what are we doing today? And I can't because I'm sensitive. And again, I am giving you all of this information from the place of I take the lowest dose known to man on everything, except cannabis, because I need a lot of cannabis, because that's what my brain actually needs, because my endocannabinoid doesn't make enough cannabinoids to tamp down my inflammation and protect my brain. So I need more of that. But this is a really great one and very similar to this guy here. I can't remember exactly. This also has guarana in it, but it has cordyceps and lion's mane. And these are vegan, and they're just cool because they come in a little thing. But I get like 2 months supply at a time, and I don't always take them every day. I really do find with these ones specifically, if I take it and set an intention with it, I get so much done. And it's funny because I don't think I've ever tried the intention setting with this, and it's very similar. No, again, no psilocybin, no funny stuff. This is all just functional mushrooms that you find in the woods. So one of the other companies that I absolutely love, and you've probably heard me talk about them a bunch of times, is Foret. This one is their forest blend, and honestly, I take this one when I don't really want the cognitive stuff, like I'm having a lazy day, and I don't want my brain to be on fire, and I don't want to be go, go, go. This one, this has a lot of like, where is it? Reishi, turkey tail, shiitake. It's all the ones that are like immune protective and help our immune systems. And especially right now, coming to flu season and coming to, you know, just general colds in general and inflammation season in general. This is a really great one, but she also has lion's mane. She has turkey tail, I think. And actually Foret right now is having a clean out sale on their website because they're changing what they're doing. And oh my God, just go and grab them. And that's the same for Bright Future. I'll post all these links down below, but Bright Future is having a massive, like I bought a ton of stuff this morning, which didn't even end up being a lot of money because I think the product that I wanted was only $17 each, which is insane because they're usually $50, I think. And they do this when they're like rebranding or they've got a new blend that works better than the previous one, or they want to add more mushrooms to it or just switch up the blend. They do these big sales, and that's when I generally purchase is from the companies is when they're on sale because my little brain can't allow me to buy things full price. It's like an OCD thing. Somebody else can do that for me, but I can't do that. But again, I just wanted to show you some of the options. Now, this is a really common one that you might just see. I think this is Host Defense Mushrooms is actually Paul Stamets' company, and everything that I've shown you here, aside from Alice is an American company. They will not ship to Canada in the summer because all their chocolate melts. So you can only really get it during the cool fall and then winter season. So this for me is kind of a treat over the cold seasons. But these, I think you can get these pretty much at any health food store. Foret on her website, and then the same for Bright Future. Now, Bright Future and Alice Mushrooms, I do have WILDhealing as a code, but I don't think you can double code on the Bright Future. So Alice will just give you 20% off, I believe. So if you have any questions about functional mushrooms and their use, I'll post a package down below so you can actually look at what individual mushrooms do and potentially what could help you. I'm just finding that the cognitive stuff for me it's mind-boggling because I've been you know how I love to track. I've been tracking what my brain does when I take it. Like, I'm very conscious of it. I sit with it and I feel what it feels like in my body, and then I allow it to do its work. And then I see, and kind of really through all of my journaling, I'm just tracking, you know, how is this benefiting me? And not that I do a cost analysis, but like, I really do want to know, if I'm investing money in something, how is it benefiting my body? So I keep track of it, so I'm not wasting money. This is what this little brain does. So I'm trying to heal all of these things, and I'm trying to help people find affordable tools. The thing that, you know, really kind of frustrates me right now is so many people are pushing so many things to help people. And yes, of course, I'm going to benefit from you purchasing from Bright Future or from Alice, because this is the way that I run my thing. That's how I'm able to do this, because I get free medicines, essentially. And I only ever tell you about something if I have worked, like, I have used Bright Future, I want to say for over 5 years. And I want to say the same for Foret. Foret is longer, because I found her at the Puss Lunch, like the Aberfoyle market. Alice is I've only worked with them for a year, and I never really took Paul Stamets stuff, but I've heard wonderful things. And just to clarify, I am not a doctor. This is not medical advice. I am not saying what I experienced you will experience, but I'm offering you some information about some things that may help you, especially if you're perimenopause, especially if you're neurodivergent. These can help you get rid of that brain fog and get some of your energy back. So please do ask any questions on the thread below, because honestly, mushrooms have changed my life in so many different ways, and this is such an accessible way to kind of start your journey into really a whole different way of seeing the world, is kind of how I look at it. Because once you allow, and this is going to be the kind of like total hippy dippy integration guide part of it, but once you allow your body to kind of, you know, feel what mushrooms feel like, they literally start kind of guiding you. You get messages everywhere. It's just, I can't explain it. You just have to experience it. So please do. And again, I will link down below, and hopefully you can experience some of the success that I've been experiencing, because I can't remember the last time that I've been able to say, wow, like, I actually feel like when I speak, I'm saying what I want to say, and it's coming across clearly, and I can be in an argument and actually make sense and not get all dysregulated, and it's bloody fantastic. And I know that for me, perimenopause is coming to an end, and I'm headed into full-on menopause. So that's also where I'm at on that. And because I'm towards the end, this may also just be my body starting to be like, okay, you can go back to normal life now. I don't think it is. But I think we have a great ability to help ourselves in affordable, simple ways. And things are about to get a little bit harder. So building up your immune system and building up your mental clarity right now, for me, is incredibly important. And I'm just saying, maybe it should be important for other people too. Not saying anything, but just saying, you might want to take some time to think about how our brains are being affected by all of this chaos and all of this trauma and collective trauma. And these medicines can support you through all of it and make you feel not so crazy. So, completely different than what I usually do, but I'm hoping that people can benefit in ways that I have genuinely, because this it truly has changed my life. So if you like this, please subscribe, like the video. If you're in my community, like, just let me know what you think, what your experiences have been with functional mushrooms. I know some people go too hard, too fast, and you can get headaches, and it can make your body feel absolutely miserable, because that's what I did in the beginning, because we don't know until we know. So again, ask any questions. I love answering them, and I can always point you in the direction of somebody that knows the information. Okay, wildlings, bye for now. Have a wonderful day.